All right. Welcome to 609 software testing. We will start today with the course introduction, and then we'll move on after the course introduction. We will move into the first lecture about basic testing, where we will define a lot of vocabularies for you that you will see throughout the course, basically. So we will start light. There will be a lot of new terms for you. And we'll take it as it goes, basically. So yeah, of course. Let's put him. There you go. Always something. Okay, so yeah. Content for today for the course introduction is presentation, course content, schedule, assignment, course literature, and what now, and then some questions, basically. So we have two lecturers that hold this course. Daniel Toll is in Kalmar. He is also the course administrator for it. So he's the top honcho, basically. I just hold the lectures and the tutoring sessions here in Växjö. So if you have any questions about registrations and stuff like that, it's Daniel you should contact. So, and Daniel is a philist, so he studied a lot. I have not studied a lot, so you will see that later. He's a programmer, tester, game developer, researcher, and I highly recommend to watch his recording. It's in Swedish. There are also old English versions recordings. Also highly recommended to watch those, because he speaks from a different perspective than I'm going to do. So you will get two perspectives, basically. All right, so my name is Johan Mattisson. I'm a developer. I studied here in Linnéa University a long time ago. I also taught computer programming and stuff like that for quite some time. And then then I moved to Stockholm and became a developer full time. So, and that's pretty much what this is. This year, I've selected to become a research engineer. So I work as a research engineer and also help out in the teaching courses. So I have also founded a startup called Cusimbo, and I am an Elixir enthusiast. So Elixir is a programming language. I will not show you anything of that during this course, but I highly recommend checking it out. I also dabble in speaking. I started this year, basically. I spoke at my first conference. And also I'm a gamer. So I play a lot of board games, role-playing games, video games, stuff like that. Favorite video game at the moment is Age of Wonders 4. Highly recommended. It's a really cool strategy game. Board games and role-playing games as a lot. Yeah, I played a lot of games over the years. All right. For this course, we have quite a lot of students, a bit over 100 students for this course. So we have a course page for the static thing. We'll put the recordings there. Also links and assignment descriptions will be on the course page. It's not in my Moodle, so it's a different. I'm going to show you the page, basically, so we can go for it. Yeah, schedule you will find as usual. Slack is where we communicate. So you need to join the Slack channel. And we also recommend asking a lot of questions. Ask your questions in the Slack channel, basically. So there might be questions in Swedish because we have Swedish-speaking students. But we will try to do our best to answer in English as the teachers. So there might pop up Swedish questions. We will do our best to answer them in English, so you can all see the communication. Email is for the official important stuff. like if you need to register or if you're on sick leave or anything like that. And then it's Daniel that you should email, because then it becomes like an official document and stuff like that. So it needs to be there. Okay. Let's see, I think, yeah, the course. Let's see if I can, where's this? So this is the course site. Yeah, looks be sharing. So there should be a link in the Slack channel for it. So go check it out if you haven't found it yet. So, but all the things about the course is here, basically. We have created, so here's information about communication strategy, like the Slack channel that you need to join. Here is about the assignments, also connected with the course goals for the course. So you can see, okay, which assignment is connected to which course goal, basically. So, and there will be an exam as well. More on that later on in the course. So here are the gradings for the assignments. Worth to notice is that A1 assignment 1 is in 2 different parts, basically. So if you're aiming for like a higher grade, you should do part 2. But it's a little trickier. So assignment 1 will be slightly more easy to do. But yeah, so if you want to go for a higher grade, you only need to do part 2. You don't need to do part 1. You are of course allowed to do it if you like. So, but if you're aiming for high grade, then it's part 2 you should do. So, and then assignment 2 and 3. Yeah, so there will be 3 assignments in total. Let's see if there was anything else. So it's a kind of, you need to keep the pace with this course, basically. We want to finish as much as possible before Christmas. Christmas is coming around the corner. So basically keep up. We have a study guide for you. So be aware of the information that's in Slack channel and stuff like that. And I know it's kind of hard to see on the projector, unfortunately. So Slack is the main, once again, Slack is the main information channel. So do check there because the information will be posted. We will try to post for the coming week what you should be doing, but we can also unfortunately forget sometimes. So, but do keep the Slack channel as the main. So do check it out. You can keep the notifications on for everything if you want to. We have a study guide. Basically, it's what we think that you should do each week in order to keep a good pace. So that's how it basically is structured. We are in week 1, so we will have course introductions. We have some recordings, external resources as well, and recommended readings in the book. So and you can also watch this part here. Basically, it's how we structured it. So the first parts of the course will be around unit testing, because the first assignment will be unit testing oriented. So we'll talk about unit testing first. So that's why we have say that you should read chapters 7 to 10, basically. You are, of course, allowed to read the other chapters as well if you want to. It's a pretty easy to read book, I would say. Chapters are not too long. It's like 8 to 10 pages sometimes. So it's a fairly short book compared to other course literatures, basically. So you can start if you're aiming for like the higher grade with the part 2 assignment is already out. The assignment, the first assignment, we are still working out a few details, basically, but we will start that next week. So the lower grade assignment, basically assignment 1. But it should be out early next week, I think. And it's, well, we'll get to that. And yeah, so here's the book, here's the guest lectures, and all the links you will find on the web page, basically. Let's see if we can go back to this. Course contents, so lectures, here are, you find a link to all the lectures, basically. We will post them on YouTube. Here's the book, Developer Testing. External resources, yeah. Guest lectures, here you find the lectures that we recommend watching. So they contain information as well. And yeah, it's like, and also here is previous year's lectures. Like I said, so 2013 is like, you can watch Daniel's English lectures if you want to. And I highly recommend it. Like I said, he has a different perspective, basically, from what I will give you when I teach you, because we come from different backgrounds. He's more game oriented, and I'm a bit more from the administrative web page, web application side, basically. So that's pretty much it. So a lot of good stuff here. So highly recommend watching it. And have a TDD guide. The TDD guide is written in PHP. So it's something that was done before. We don't force you to use PHP in this course at all. You get to, assignment 1 will be, we have a Java variant and we have a JavaScript variant, basically, for that. So and it's more like a practice. We'll get back to that when we talk about the assignment. So yeah, XUnit. So both of them are dealing. So assignment 1 basically deals with XUnit, right? So what's the difference is that part 2, which is for the higher grade, deals with TDD, so test-driven development. So you will work in a test-driven way of working. Slightly more complicated than the other one. So but you get the basic information, from both. Let's see, assignment 2. Here you get you take a look at an open source project, basically, and look at how they have done their testing, basically, and then do a report about that in a presentation. And then it's an article. So here we'll take a look at you will look up an article about testing, like a more formal article, and it's like a small preparation for your thesis. So here's like a good practice for finding an article written in academia about testing, and then sort of reading through that, because it's kind of different language when you look at those papers, basically. So yeah, and a bit about the exam as well. Yeah, there will be an exam. So let's see. I think I should go back to the slides.
Hi, Johan and everyone. Let's see if you can hear me. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
Hello. So this is Daniel. I don't know if the students in the classroom can see me, but I'm the course responsible and also the examiner for the course. So I'm just going to join in and listen for a little bit, and see if there are any questions. Up until 10, I will listen in. Do you have anything for me already, Johan?
I don't know. Have any questions for Daniel?
Some of us haven't got into the Moodle yet.
And there is no Moodle, right?
No, sorry.
No, so there aren't any Moodle page right now, and we won't create one until we need one for something. Yes. But there is a course press page, right? The one that Johan showed you.
The course press page is the one that you should look at, basically. So that's the page for. So my Moodle will just be when we need it.
And then for all the dynamic content, that means the things that show up during the course and the course communication, you should use the Slack channel. So I would advise you to, on all work days, at least look at the Slack channel once and at least look at the pinned post in the Slack channel. Yes. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Any other questions for Daniel? No? Okay. Let's continue. Let's see if I can. All right. Yeah. So a bit about Slack, like Daniel said, and I said before, this is the main channel for information. We highly recommend that you sort of give us a thumbs up if you read the information. We will try and we'll do our best to pin every information that are relevant for the course. So if you want to filter them out, you can do that. Yeah, so this is a list once again about which part connected to the course goals, basically. So you can see that for this course goal, A1, assignment 1, part 1 and 2, and A2 is like connected to them. It's more for your information, basically. So you can have a look at that. Yeah, we talked a bit about unit testing. I think assignment 2 and 3 are okay with groups, right, Daniel?
Yeah. So assignment 1, part 2. That means the part that only higher grade students do. So you do either part 1 for FED grade or part 2 for FED-CBA grade. So part 2 of it, the TDD project, that I recommend to do in pairs. So that can be done in pairs, but the examination of assignment 1 doesn't matter which part is going to be done with an oral exam, right? So and that oral exam is going to be individual. So think of the sort of teamwork that you do in assignment 1 as just for practice, and to study for the exam. And then for assignment 2, you can work in groups. Assignment 3, then you work individual, and the exam, you're doing that individually also. Yeah. So it's assignment 2, really, that is a group work that you get examined as a group. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. So course literature, this is the developer testing. This is the main literature book for the course. Test-driven development is for the TDD part, basically. It's a slightly older book, but really good. I read it a few years ago, so it's a pretty good book. I am planning on rereading it. So I think he actually do it in Java, if I remember correctly. In that.
Yeah, so I think both books are in Java.
Okay, yeah.
But the TDD book is a bit old, so it is probably using old Java syntax, but it's designed to be backwards compatible. So
yeah, the principle of TDD is very visible in the book. So basically, I recommend reading it. It's a pretty good book. Let's see. This didn't have the oral exam, or did it? Yeah, I think I'll go back to just let's see. Wait just a second. Hey, let's see. A bit about the oral exam. I think it could be good to study guide. So here, you can maybe see it. It says oral exam basically, even in the next week. So assignment 1 will be like a practice for you. It's you practice doing unit testing. And basically what we want to verify with the oral exam is that you understand what unit testing is and that you can write it when we ask you to write the test for you. So you will book, we will come out with a schedule for it. So keep a lookout for that. And you can book a time. It's like 15, 20 minutes or something like that. And we will basically ask you to write some tests. We'll ask you a few questions. So that's how we will do an examination for assignment 1. So assignment 1 is more like a practice for you. So study how to do these kind of things in assignment 1. And then we will examine the examination on the exam will be an oral examination, basically. Also, there's a lot of presentations at the end here. It's for the group presentations and stuff like that. But more on that later on when we get up to speed later in the course. All right. Anything to add there, Daniel?
Yeah, so we plan, or we are working on assignment 1, part 1. So we want to create a good learning experience for part 1 for the let's say the students that don't have super high grade ambitions and still needs just to learn how to use JUnit or Jest or so to write unit tests really. So we're redesigning that assignment. So the plan is that assignment can be released to you next week. But for those students who are looking for higher grades, I would strongly recommend to form pairs and then start with assignment 1, part 2 already to get as much time as possible on the assignment itself. I would assume for both assignment 1, part 1 and part 2, you're probably gonna need to try stuff out on your own before really getting stuff from us. And from assignment 1, part 1, since we are redesigning it completely, there are probably going to be some hiccups and things that we write that can be easily misunderstood. So we need to collaborate with you during tutoring and in Slack so that we get to understand when you misunderstand so we can correct the assignment while you're doing it. So assignment 1, part 1, as Johan has told you, is a practice task, and that is designed to, if you do the practice task fully, then you're supposed to pass the exam. But if you let's say, a generative AI model do the practice task, then you're probably not gonna pass the exam because the solution to the practice task is not anything that anyone really is interested in, except for gaining the knowledge in order to pass the exam and to be able to write good unit tests in the future. Yes.
Yeah. So do practice with the assignment 1, basically.
Yeah.
You can use generative AI in order to enhance your learning, but don't make it do the assignment for you because you will not figure out how to do it, basically. So you're here to learn how to do unit testing and stuff like that. Having the AI do it for you, then you don't get it, basically. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So and I would say that this goes for all the different assignments. So assignment 2 and assignment 3 also. For assignment 2, there could probably be cases where you can use AI tools in order to enhance the testing of assignment 2, but that should be done in a very transparent way. So you need to tell us and the classmates that you're presenting to that you've used these tools and how you use them and what your experience were and the pros and cons of that. So and sort of in assignment 1, part 1 or assignment 1, part 2, you can also sort of use these tools, but don't think of them as something that should give you a solution. Instead, think of it as a learning tool, as Johan told.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. I use it all. I use most of the time when I use AI, I use it to ask it to explain things for me that I don't really understand. So that's how I enhance my learning. So it's like, okay, I don't really understand that. Can you give me another explanation for this? So, and that's perfect for it. It's like an enhanced learning tool. So that's what I recommend for you to do. You had a question.
Yeah. Every week for assignment 1, we have oral examination.
Yeah, so basically, you're over 100 students, right? So we need to drag this out for a few weeks. Otherwise, we will not be able to. Yeah. So basically, because we are 2 teachers and 15 minutes examination for 100 students is a long time, right? So
we're probably 150 students by now. So
Yeah.
I have just let students from second year software technology also join the course. So probably we're going to get 20 more students.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we need to spread it out basically.
Mm.
Sorry?
Retakes the assignment, the oral exam.
Retakes? I don't know.
Okay, so the idea is like this: we're going to have more opportunities for examination than there are students, and then if you take an oral exam early in the course and you fail that exam, you are allowed to book a later examination. So we're going to, when a student fails an examination, we're going to book a re-examination for the student. Yes, but as you see, week 48 here, we're going to release a booking form for assignment 1. I know that there is a spreadsheet out there from last year that I've not yet, fixed. But you should not book an examination the last year. You should book it in the new. But week 48, you're supposed to book your examination, and then we're gonna lock in the bookings. And then if you fail an oral examination, you're gonna get a new examination opportunity later, right? And maybe that is done during the actual examination that you fail, so that we know when you're going to do it. Hopefully within the course. So if you are worried, try to take one of the earlier times, the earlier opportunities for examination. Yes.
But if you do good on the assignment 1, when you practice it, you should be able to pass it, your examination without a problem, basically. So read the book.
We're not aiming to be difficult at all.
No. So read the book, the 7 to 10 chapters, and do assignment 1 to practice, basically. And you should be able to pass it without a problem. So that's my 2 cents of it. Yeah, and regarding the bookings, we will post that on Slack when the schedule, basically. So keep a look out in Slack, because like I said before, main channel for information. So let's see. Study guide, assignment 1. Yeah. So I think that's it for that. So then we'll go over to, so I will pause this recording.